Hi, welcome to Murder, Mayhem, Madness, Monster Trucks, Medleys, and Appliance Repair. Now with 30% more murder. Craig Ventresco, not pictured, and I play every day at 8 p.m., except Fridays we don't play at all, and Sundays we play at noon instead of 8. Craig Ventresco and I live stream from our kitchen in San Francisco onto Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram 6 days a week. Yoha! Craig Ventresco and I play songs from the 1890s through the 1930s. Sup. Ahoy. I love how everyone has their signature greetings on this show. We have one greeting for each of you. I will check the tuning. We're just tuning things up. Oh, thank you, Prissy. Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna get up and running over here on the studio equipment. Then we'll really be able to read your comments. What's that, Craig?
Brother Lowdown.
Maybe it's I who's out of tune. Thanks for all your support. I like playing music when I'm sick at home. Before COVID, I once had a fever of 104.2, and I still I played with Jim Kweskin, like far away from San Francisco, and then I played with him again far away from San Francisco, and I didn't have a voice. I was very hoarse. I think I was kind of singing anyway the first one, and then the second one I just couldn't sing at all, and I couldn't really sit up on my stool. I was like sitting on a stool in this place in Santa Cruz. It was so hard, but it was better than staying in bed. Sometimes when I'm sick, staying in bed is the worst thing to do because then that's what I was gonna say. I was joking about spreading the flu around, but that's not funny anymore because of COVID. But and it wasn't funny then, but I was unenlightened. Anyway, no, it's not respiratory. And besides, we're isolated at my house anyway, but it's nothing contagious. Now it's 20 questions. But don't worry. I'm going to be okay. But the thing is, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. I would rather be playing. Don't you feel terrible when you cancel your plans and you know it don't like doesn't that add like a disquietude to your illness when you it depends what your plans are, of course. I remember like when I got to stay at home from school, I loved it. So that was great. That was a great day. So it depends what the plans are. But I would rather do this than just not do this. Anyhow. Uh You are my buddy, but you ain't no good. Got all these women in the neighborhood. You double crossing, buddy. You know you ain't treat me right. Taking all these women, keep them out to broad daylight. Change to A. Got all these women that take a thing. You hang around till she called it on me. You double crossing, buddy. You know you ain't treat me right. Taking all these women, keep them out to broad daylight. You take my money, bought you clothes. He told you, buddy, don't you work no more. You double crossing, buddy. You know you ain't treat me right. Taking all these women, keep them out to broad daylight. Called this morning, ain't got a cent. Go get your money and pay it fast. You double crossing, buddy. You know you ain't treat me right. Taking all these women, keep them out to broad daylight. You ring my doorbell, you ring my phone. Don't watch around my house, why don't you go ahead on? You double crossing, buddy. You know you ain't treat me right. Taking all these women, keep them out to broad daylight. If I see you coming round my door, I'll turn your shirt tail. You won't be so bad no more. You double crossing, buddy. You know you ain't treat me right. Taking all these women, keep them out to broad daylight. You are my buddy. keep them out to broad daylight. Can't ring my doorbell, can't ring my phone. Don't want my house, just go ahead on. You double crossing, buddy, you know you ain't treating me right. Taking all these women, keep them out to broad daylight. See you coming around my door. I shorten your shirt belt, you won't be so bad no more. You double crossing, buddy, no you ain't treating me right. Taking all these women, keep them out to broad daylight. Just double crossing, buddy.
That was called Hello Lola.
Does it have words? What was the first song you played?
Brother Lowdown.
Brother Lowdown. Did you say so? If you're feeling sort of all run down and weary of the hurry of the town, why don't you come with me for just a day? There's happiness not very far away. Hop in my car, come along and see how happy you are, and you'll find that heaven's not very far, 10 little miles from town. You'll open your eyes in the morning when the sun starts to rise, and discover that there's blue in the sky, 10 little miles from town. You'll find a stream where the white lilies float, where you can dream in a rickety boat. So hop in my car, lock your desk and put your worries away, and it's 10 to 1 that you'll want to stay, 10 little miles from town. In a meadow sweet with new moon hay, you'll be a barefoot boy for just a day. You'll say goodbye to all your cares and worries, fears. 10 miles can take you back so many years. Hop in my car, come along and see how happy we are, and you'll find that heaven's not very far, 10 little miles from town. You'll open your eyes in the morning when the sun starts to rise, and discover that there's blue in the skies, 10 little miles from town. You'll find a stream where the white lilies float, where you can breathe in a rickety boat. So come for a day, lock your desk and leave your worries away, and it's 10 to 1 that you want to stay, 10 little miles from town. Hop in my car, come along and see how happy we are, and you'll see that heaven's not very far, 10 little miles from town. Their house is small, but it's pretty when the peach blossoms fall. There's music from the songbirds that call, 10 little miles from town. The fields, the hills are a-calling to you. They're filled with thrills. If you only knew, there's something they hold
Thank you to Prissy Lee for bouncing between two forums and writing down comments for us to read and so forth, and generally being such a nice, good sport about everything. I don't say thank you enough.
You're saying thank you to everybody or to a specific
Prissy.
person? I thought you said Prissy.
Yeah.
I was looking
Well,
at
I
my
just realized Prissy does. I mean, I realize it often, but I was just thinking.
Prissy's awesome.
She's always like writing comments from YouTube and anyway.
Yeah, she transfers the comments.
Very much
from YouTube.
appreciated all the
YouTube,
stuff.
we often get to read your comments because of Prissy. They otherwise disappear.
She just got here yesterday, and things are looking hot, they say, 'cause there's a new gal in town. Gal's no doubt, still the fellas all the rage, rooted round, 'cause ever since she came, things just ain't the same. No gal maid has got a shade on sweet Georgia Brown, 2 left feet, but oh so neat is sweet Georgia Brown. They all sigh and wanna die for sweet Georgia Brown. You know I don't lie, not much. It's been said she knocks 'em dead when she lands in town. Since she came, why it's a shame how she cools 'em down. The fellas she ain't got, the fellas that she ain't met. Georgia named her Georgia, claimed her sweet Georgia Brown. She just got here yesterday, and she's looking hot, they say. There's a new gal in town. Gals are jealous, there's no doubt, still the fellas rave about sweet Georgia Brown. Ever since she came, things ain't the same. That's her playing that xylophone. My, all gals are gonna get the blues. The gals are sure to lose, and there's only one excuse. I told you who she was, and I think I told you what she does. So hand this gal your dues, 'cause this modern maiden's prayer answered everywhere. The gal maid has got a shade on sweet Georgia Brown, 2 left feet, but oh so neat is sweet Georgia Brown. They all sigh and wanna die for sweet Georgia Brown. No, I'm alive. As much as I've tried, all those tips the porter slips to sweet Georgia Brown. Buys clothes at fashion shows with $1 down. So boys, you better tip your hats. Oh boy, if she's the cat, is that mister? It ain't your sister, sweet Georgia Brown. No gal maid has got a shade on sweet Georgia Brown. Two left feet, but oh so neat is sweet Georgia Brown. And they all sigh, wanna die for sweet Georgia Brown. No, I don't lie. Fellas that she can get are the fellas she ain't met. Is that mister, it ain't your sister, sweet Georgia Brown.
They say don't change the old for the new, but I found out that that will never do. You grow old, you don't last long. You're here today, but then tomorrow gone. There have been many years gone by. I thought his love for me would never die. They made some changes that will never tune this one. This one's like kind of out of tune.
So do you want to tune? Or?
Oh,
You don't have to ask
no,
me
I
if you-
really forgot. I just wanted I wanted to make sure you really wanted me to tune.
Yeah, if you want to tune, that would be good.
Well, you know, I don't want to tune
I
unless
don't think
you
I
really.
should have. It's not my decision. But thank you very much for tuning in tonight, you guys.
Speaking of tuning. Alright. This should be slightly improved.
Father was the deacon of the hard-scaled church down south where I was born. People used to come to church for miles around just to hear the holy work go on. Father called the sister and he said to her, "Sister, won't you start a song?" But the sister said, "Excuse me, I have a bad cold and my voice ain't very strong." Just then somebody got up and turned the lights all out, and you ought to heard that sister shout. She hollered, "Brethren, if you want to spread joy, just pray for the lights to go out." So deacon, you better kneel and pray. You ought to hear that sister shout. Takes 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, and then she started to ball the jack and holler, "Brethren, if you want to spread joy, just pray for the lights to go out." Brothers, if you want to spread joy, just pray for the lights to go out. She called the deacon, "You better kneel and pray, 'cause you ought to hear the sister shout." Take 2 steps forward, got way back, got on her knees and started to bawl the jack. Brethren, if you want to spread joy, just pray for the lights to go out. All the brethren, if you want to spread joy, pray for the lights to go out. Father was exhorting and he cried the text and his voice was good and strong. Everybody shouting and hollering amen, felt religion coming on. Up jumped Sister Jackson, just as ugly as sin, for to give her experience. Said my Henry left home about a month ago, and I ain't never seen him since. Just then somebody got up, turned the lights all out, and then you ought to heard that brother shout, "Come on, brethren, if you want to spread joy, pray for the lights to go out." They called the deacons for to kneel and pray. You ought to heard the sister shout. She put forward 2 steps back, got on her knees and started to bawl the jack. She called the deacon, "If you want to spread joy, pray for the lights to go out." joy, you better pray for the lights to go out. They called the deacons for to kneel and pray, and you ought to heard the sister shout. Well, Sister Jackson, she's a frothing at the mouth, and the last we saw the preacher, he was headed for the south. Come on, deacons, if you want to spread joy, just pray for the lights to go out. Pray for the lights to go out.
To be or not to be, or not to be, that is not the question. I decided long ago to be. To be, it's what to be. Make me some suggestion. Blue or bad, what is best for me? After this sacrifice to one warmer, say warmer climate away to. If it's not it, lose your lips, shake your shoulders and twist your hips. Let a lady confess, I wanna be bad. If it's not it, man to man, sleep each morning till after 10. Then the answer is yes. That's called I Want to Be Bad. Oh, we're almost done. We played a full show.
Honey, I'm telling calling you honey. That skies were so sunny since I met you. Happy, I'm certainly happy. I ought to be happy since I met you. My little heart won't behave. Am I to blame if I rave? I like your eyes and I like your size, but that's no surprise. Who wouldn't? I like to go just where you go. I'd like to know who wouldn't. Out by your garden gate, a lot of fellas wait, but on one certain date, they're gonna be just a little bit late. They're gonna be jealous of me. You're gonna see who wouldn't. Rosie, well, everything's rosy, so comfy and cozy since I met you. Gloomy, I used to be gloomy, till you whispered to me I love you too. 'Cause I'm like a bird in the spring. Love is a wonderful thing. 'Cause I lost my heart, I lost my soul, I lost control. Who wouldn't? I looked at you and you looked at me, and couldn't you see who couldn't? I never sleep at night and I lost my appetite. I just don't seem quite right when you keep on just saying I might. If you said goodbye, honest I'd cry. Why, I'd probably die. Who wouldn't? I like your eyes and I like your size, but that ain't no surprise. Who won't? I wanna go everywhere you go, and I wanna know who wouldn't. Down by your garden gate, 100 fellas wait, but on one certain date, they're gonna be just a little bit late. They're gonna be jealous of me. Couldn't you see who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't?
We're playing tomorrow at noon.
Yeah, if we can.
If
If
possible.
possible. We're going to try to play tomorrow noon. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. You know, we love you and everything.
Have a nice evening, and if anybody feels like tipping us, we appreciate your tips. We appreciate your comments and requests, and we basically love you guys and are so glad that you are still listening to us, and that possibly you'll listen more and listen again.
Yeah, and the reason I play it, I play even though I'm sick is because sometimes, sometimes it's just better to play than to cancel my plans. It's just works better for me. It helps. I feel better just doing what I had planned to do than canceling what I would do. So it's not like the network executives were at my throat or anything like that. Um, they're actually quite reasonable.